Ladies and gentlemen, it is double eviction night. If you are up in chat right now, smash that like button as 2 house guests will be going home tonight. What is up, internet? It is me, Ori. We are back once again here live for another double eviction watch party for Big Brother 27. I'm flabbergasted, guys. We are about to see one eviction. Lauren, Kelley, Keanu, they will battle it out in the Blockbuster competition. One of them will earn safety. One of them will be evicted and sent to the jury house, but then we're not done. It is an entire week of Big Brother in one night. We'll have an HOH, we'll have a veto competition, nominations, and then someone will be evicted second, and they will head to the jury house as well. I'm excited. This is going to be a good night. If you guys are new here, hit that subscribe button. If you like this stream, if you're having a good time, smash that like button, hit that notification bell. You'll never miss a video. You'll never miss a stream. What's going on, chat? How excited are you? We got our poll up right now. Get your votes in. Who will be the first person evicted tonight? Will it be Lauren? Will it be Kelley? Will it be Keanu? Woo! I'm excited. How you guys doing? Geo, PT, Otter, Rosemary, T Gold, John. John, is that a Cowboy star? We might have to have a conversation here, John. Dream a little moo. How are you? Kira, Kim, Starlight, Gail, Brianna, Rosemary, Anna, Tommy, Brienne, Otter. Go Cowboys. Oh, John, I might have to ban you. I'm sorry, John. John's going on the block. Roberta, Brienne, what's up, girls? How you doing? Wolfie, Brian, Savior, Camby, Kim, Stanley. How you guys all doing? I'm excited. I think it's gonna be a good one. Double eviction nights are always a fun time. Andy with the $5 super chat. Cheers, Ori. Got my first miracle today with the adoption. Now rooting for a second less important miracle of Keanu surviving the double. I remember you said there was a chance that it was all going to go through on the double. I saw when you said this, and it did. It fully went through. Andy, did it all go through? Are you a parent now? Andy, that is amazing. Congratulations, Andy. That is awesome. And yeah, let's go. Let's get Keanu. We need to inspire Keanu for that win. Though I'll be honest. I kind of want Lauren to win. I kind of want Lauren to win. Here's why. So the way I see it right now is with this Blockbuster tonight, basically whoever wins, one of the other three will go, right? So if Kelley wins, then Keanu probably goes. Because it will end up being a split vote. Vince will end up keeping Lauren, and Keanu would be evicted. So that's worst case scenario. If Keanu wins, it seems most likely that Lauren will be evicted because Keanu, Ashley, and Morgan will all vote together to vote out Lauren. And there's no tie involved. And then if Lauren wins, it's Kelley versus Keanu. It seems like it would end up being potentially a tie vote there again. We'll kind of see how that kind of plays out too, because who even knows? Like that this one's the one where I'm a little bit least sure on where it would go, because Ashley also like strongly wanted to vote Keanu out, but then she also wants to break up the trio of the girls. So there's a lot of different ways that could go, but then Vince would have to break up the tie. And then here's the thing, I think Kelley would end up leaving, because Vince would feel like Lauren would come closer to him then, right? He takes Kelley out of the picture. Maybe even Ava would have to come over to him. And then he also still has Keanu there as an ally. And actually, I think that would set up Vince for the best endgame moving forward, because then potentially he could have Morgan on his side, Lauren on his side, Keanu on his side, Ashley kind of on his side, but not like really on his side, Ava kind of on his side, but not really on his side. Potentially. And then Kelley goes, we keep Lauren, we keep Keanu, and we still get the potential of Vince having to make another decision between Lauren and Morgan. That's my like hashtag fun feeds scenario that I would like to see play out tonight, is for Lauren to win the Blockbuster, Kelley to get evicted, and then move it into the double eviction. That's the lineup we have, because I think that would be fun. Ashley skating in. I'm here for the cheat mans, Alex says. Oh no, Morgan needs to go. I want Vinny out in the double, please. Ooh, Sharon and Ron. They are not Vinny fans. Who is Venmoing voting for? Venmo. Well, Morgan wants to vote out Lauren in all scenarios. Vince wants to save Lauren pretty much in all scenarios. So they're at a bit of an impasse. I agree, Vinny gotta go. Morgan is nutty. Do you think Vorgan? You know what I was thinking of? I was like, it's kind of clumsy, but for some reason, whenever I hear Vorgan, I think of the actor Viggo Mortensen. So I'm like, how can we make that into like their ship name, where it's like Vinco Mortensen? Because it's just Morgan sounds so weird. I like Mints. I think I'm a fan of Mints. I think that's the best ship name that we've had for them so far. Vorgan makes me feel weird. Viggo Mortensen. Morgan does not shut up, seriously. He broke his toe. Venmo's not bad. Venmo's not bad, but Mints, I don't know, something about Mints feels good, right? Because like it feels good because it doesn't feel good. Like Mints feels a little bit like weird. Oh man, Ori, you just ruined that actor. Oh no, Rosemary, I'm so sorry. You'll never be able to look at him the same again. Because it's dirty. Brandy, right? I feel like Mince feels dirty, right? It feels a little dirty. They're minced meat, right? Like I feel like it fits better. But maybe that's just me. Morgan the Lip. Oh no. Morince. Guys, if you don't know Dina, make sure you check her out. Dina the Explorer is fantastic. Definitely give her some love. She makes some great Big Brother videos. We got Edward coming on in with the $5 super chat. I feel like if Vince survives tonight, he'll probably get to the final two. So I'm hoping he gets evicted tonight. Edward, thank you so much for the super chat. And I kind of agree with you a little bit. I actually think Vince has a really good shot if he makes it through the double eviction to go all the way to the final two. I think Morgan takes him. I think Lauren would take him. I think Keanu would take him. And that's already more than half of who will be left in the house, right, after the double eviction. So he would be in a really good spot. A really good spot. On top of, not only would Morgan, Lauren, and Keanu take him, he would take himself. So 4 of the 5 people that would be in the house potentially, right, they would end up taking them. Now, obviously, any one of those could all get picked off, right? But if that's how it went, right, with, let's say, Ava or Ashley survive, right, and they're the ones that stay, that'd be kind of a really good position for Vince. Even if that's not the case, you're looking at maybe like 3 of 5, or you know what I mean? Like he's still got a really good shot of getting to the final 2, I think, if he survives that double eviction. I think Morgan would also have a decent shot, but she would need a win her way there. Keanu, same deal. Ashley, I think, would have a really good shot at getting there too if she were able to survive all the way through the double eviction. A lot of people want to take Ashley to the end, and here's the problem: I don't know if Ashley can win a jury vote. I'm not sure if she can do it. The perception of her in the house is that she's just the dumb lawyer that doesn't know what she's doing. All right, we are here at the episode. Let me give you guys a sync up.
What is about to happen to them as the Mastermind's month of mayhem kicks into overdrive, bringing with it the one and only double eviction of the summer. Welcome to a special 2-hour
double eviction, baby. All right, we're getting our recap here. I'm still behind, hasn't started for me, but well, you can pause the stream. You can pause the stream and sync up, and then you could be good to go there. One and only, what channel are you on? Because mine starts about 30 seconds later than yours. I'm watching like through Paramount Plus, and then I end up using like BB Viewer to like fast forward, so that like it's like at like the very point of like the perfect load freeze rate, right? Like the perfect buffer rate where it's buffering, and I'm as live as I possibly can. The one and only double eviction. That's crazy. Florida has football on. Oh no, Rhea. Oh no. I guess I'm watching through CBS. Rally all the jury votes for Ashley, the attorney at law. Maybe that's why mine's faster. Ooh, maybe. Mine has effing football. Oh no. Ashley can easily win. She already has half the votes she needs sitting in jury. The thing is, right, like she would have potentially Will and Rachel, right? Those are 2 votes that she would have. Who else does she have? Because depending on who she's sitting next to, she doesn't get that vote, right? Like if she's sitting next to Vince, if it's actually Vince, well, it depends on how Morgan leaves. Morgan would be bitter. If Vince is the one who really screws Morgan over, Morgan will be bitter. So she would actually vote for Ashley. But otherwise, against Vince, I'm not sure if she does, right? I think she would vote for Vince in that case, and she wouldn't have 3. After that, what else does she have, right? Like if she's against Lauren, Ava's not voting for her. If she's against Kelley, Ava's not voting for her. If she's against Morgan, probably Ava votes for her. Keanu, Ava probably votes for her. Maybe then, in that case, maybe she's got the jury vote. But then otherwise, right, it's like, I don't know. Because I could see so many people not voting for her. Because they don't respect her game. Double eviction night, baby! Whole week of Big Brother and one action-packed night. Ori, is that your first name or a nickname? It's actually Orlando. That's my full name. It's not Orlando. I'm watching on Paramount Plus. I'm at least 10-15. Final Blockbuster, yay. I have some thoughts. I have some thoughts about that being the final Blockbuster. Why have it go so long, right? Why make it go all the way to this point in the game, only then to cut it right before you could potentially not do it anymore, right? Because theoretically you could do Blockbuster all the way to Final 5. So why have it go all season long, only then not to cut it? Because you even could do like a really quick little Blockbuster during the double, right? Have it be like super quick, like something that's like a one-shot kind of a deal. You get one shot at a board, closest one wins the Blockbuster or whatever, right? So, like, you could do it. It's like, why cut it now? I don't know. It feels weird. Give you guys another
Will
little
shake
sync
up the game as the house guests are forced to play an entire week of Big Brother in just under 2 hours.
Entire week of Big Brother. BB looks like the one Scotty won when he came back from BB20. Oh, the Blockbuster. Yeah, it's the like dropping the ball thing where you gotta like drop it off a ledge into a little hoop. If to leave, it'll be the final 5. I knew it. It's the last Blockbuster tonight. That's the thing, though. It's like, why is it the last one tonight? That's my question. And if you were going to have it be the last one now tonight, why have it go all the way in the jury anyway? Why have Rachel go out the way she did? I don't know. It just feels like a weird way to do things. Don't get me wrong. It's not the first time that there's been weird twists and terrible twists. I'm just saying. It's a weird way to do it. Yeah, Tina, there's like it's not balls, but I think it's packing peanuts. You know, like the styrofoam packing material stuff. It's like a big pit of that. They have to jump in and find balls and then climb back up and drop it over the thing. This Morgan, this gesture that Vince made means a lot to me. She's promising to keep Lauren no matter what. We'll see about that. It was so funny tonight. I made pizza for supper, and when I was cutting the grass, I laughed because I thought of her. I didn't realize that was the issue. I thought it was because of the region I'm in the NFL. Oh no, you guys are having some issues with watching. That stinks. That stinks. We're gonna keep you up to date though. We're gonna keep you up on everything going on. Morgan is disgustingly all about herself. Zach wasn't interested in her. Instead, he liked Lauren. She's a pick-me girl, then played Vince like a marionette. She has played Vince pretty hard. Ooh, Popeyes or KFC? KFC, I think, just brought back the potato wedges. They took away the potato wedges for a while. And I think that gives KFC a little bit of an edge. But the chicken sandwich from Popeyes is like unlike any other. So, but also I don't go to either of them. I'll be honest, I don't go to either of them. That's just not normally where I would end up going. Jamaican KFC, real chicken. Ooh. Right, the potato wedges are the best part. Potato wedges is the best part. Starts an hour. No, Chris, it started now. It's going, Chris. CBS primetime? Oh no. Ashley's super excited that Lauren's on the block. I like that they're giving credit for a lot of this to Ashley. Because she was the one who was kind of in Morgan's ear just as much as Morgan was in Vince's ear. Because every time she would get done with Vince and go talk to Ashley, Ashley would be like, yeah, we got to break those 3 up. We got to get rid of them. If we have the shot at her, she's got to go. Now, the one thing with Ashley, though, and I don't know if they're going to show it because it happened so late last night, was she overplayed a little bit. Ashley was starting to get herself in a really good spot where she could have taken over the Kelley spot or the Lauren spot with Ava. And she messed that up big time. Ava told Lauren it's going to be revenge if she survives this week. I'm so sick of Vince blaming the other people for his dumb decisions. You know, you're not wrong, Edward. You're not wrong. He does that. But here's the thing. The guilt tripping, the whining, the deflecting, it's effective for him. He has had a very good time in there using those plays to his advantage. So it's like one of those things where it's like, you know, don't hate the player, hate the game kind of a deal, right? Like at the end of the day, it's working. It's working for him. It's annoying, but it's working. Kelley's so great. I would do it. I would do it. Vince, it just keeps promising Lauren that Ashley and Morgan have promised to keep her. Keeps on doing it. Like Johnny Fairplay from Survivor. A little bit, right? There's no grandma story. There's no grandma story, so there's not that. But a little bit. Keanu better not Michael Myers walk up the stairs during the BB. One trick pony act is Psy. I would like either Ashley, Kelley, or Lauren to win the season. Okay, Jan. Otter says Vince putting up Lauren was one of the worst moves I've ever seen in a while. It was bad. It wasn't great, Otter. It really wasn't. And a better player would have gotten Morgan and Lauren in a room, right? And had them agree to work together to move forward in the game. That's what a better player would have done. And finally been like, listen, I think the two of you need to knock this off. I think, you know, we need to come together. His big thing is he's worried about getting them in the room together and them sharing information. But it's fine. Lauren doesn't say anything, so you can do whatever you want. Like, Lauren can say that, you know, she's Vince's number one and that, you know, Vince has said that, but like, Lauren doesn't care. Like, Morgan says it all the time. She's like, yeah, I'm his number one. Everybody knows it. It's fine, Lauren. You're close, though. Yeah, Morgan hugged her. Lauren is mad, and I'm here for it. Is that Norma? Morgan is annoying. She looks bad on TV. Norma! She can be very annoying. Though, I'll tell you, man, without Morgan, this week would have been boring. This would have been a boring week. As annoying as it was keeping up with it and how late they stayed up, it was exciting having them on the feeds. Like, it made for fun feeds. Like, last night was kind of wild when, in all retrospect, it really shouldn't have been as wild. But, like, they were scrambling, and it was fun. And, like, don't get me wrong. For Morgan's game, yes, Lauren leaving is good. But the way she went about it was so public and visible that, like, it feels to me that it hurts her game more than anything else, because now people are even stronger to the point where it's like, oh yeah, she's got 3 veto wins. She took over Vince's HOH and got out Lauren, who was so close to Vince, and he was protecting her all throughout the game. Like, Morgan is the winner of this game, but everybody sees it. Everybody's aware of it. Even Ashley says, yeah, I can't take Morgan to the end. Oh yeah, BB Unlocked. Have you guys heard about this? There might be a big get for BB Unlocked. They might have got like a big get, like an actual like big get. And I saw proof that he's a Big Brother fan as well. And I was kind of blown away. I was like, oh crap. This could be real. Has anybody else heard? I'll give you the clues that they put out. The clues they put out was like a a space theme. It was all kinds of stars and stuff, and then a piece. It was like a peace symbol. It was like painted black, and it was a piece. Does anybody have a clue from that? Anybody have a clue? I'll give you another clue. It has to do with superheroes. Has to do with superheroes, and it's like big. Rides of Steel's got it. Rides of Steel. James Gunn. People are thinking it's James Gunn because the stars. It's like the Guardians of the Galaxy, and then the piece, the black piece, is for Peacemaker, which is the other show he directs, and he does the DCU. If the next one's about like something with like Superman, it's 1000% James Gunn. And here's the kicker. James Gunn, he directed the new Superman. He's in charge of the DCEU, like all the DC movies now going forward. He's taking control of them. Yes, John Cena is Peacemaker. And here's the kicker. James Gunn is a BB fan. James Gunn loves BB. There's been interviews with him talking about Big Brother. Norma, coming on in with the $20 super chat. Get something to eat, Ori. Norma, thank you so much, Norma. You are amazing. Norma, you lovely person. Thank you so much. The big get for BB Unlocked is Vince's girlfriend Kelsey. So here's the thing. I've seen interviews where James Gunn has been on podcasts now, and apparently he's friends with Taylor. He became friends with Taylor, and even said like Taylor's been trying to get her on the BB Unlocked show. So it is like almost confirmed it's going to be James Gunn. We're back
to Big Brother. With finale night quickly approaching, everyone has their eye on how best to make it to the final 2 seats.
Vinny is a villain and I hate him. And then he twirls the mustache. Hold on, we got a prop. Bro's gonna get a copyright. Stan, we're trying to be good. Barely. We're just barely. Norma! It wouldn't let me put 40. Norma with another $20. Thank you so much, Norma. With another $20 super chat. Norma, you are so kind. Thank you so much for coming on in, supporting the channel. Listen, guys, never required, always appreciated. Easiest way if you want to support this channel, hit that like button. If you're in this stream right now, you're having a good time, smash that like button. It is more than enough. But Norma, you are amazing. Thank you for coming on in. Bobby Cox! Bobby Cox, don't throw a chair at me. Don't throw a chair at me, Bobby Cox. Don't choke me. Is this the coach? With the $2 super chat. I've seen a peek of the Blockbuster comp tonight. I have as well. It's the balls dropping it over the edge. Should be an interesting one. And Greeny Mates coming on in with the $2 super chat. Hi guys, hashtag Team Keanu Blockbuster. Let's go. Thank you so much for the super chat, guys. You are awesome. I appreciate it. Been cramping. Are they going to show the one where he's putting his hand down his pants? Are they going to do the one where he puts his hand down his pants? Because that one in out of context is a thing. Vanessa, I don't see an alert for it, but Vanessa coming on with the $20. Thank you so much, Vanessa, for the $20 super chat. I think it's the sticker. I think that's what it is. It's the sticker. Thank you so much, Vanessa. I appreciate it. You guys are amazing. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He's about to get... Here we go. We'll share this. It was our end clip at one point. Easy on the groin there, buddy, she says. Oh, they didn't show it. Oh, man. Because come on, that was funny stuff. When you got Lauren and Morgan, the people who are fighting over him, and he's just in the middle on the floor, digging in his pants. He's just digging in his pants. Be like, oh, what do I do? And they're like, rotation. Rotate it. Move it up and down. Give it a twist. Oh. Growing blue ball. He is so pathetic. What I missed that? Oh, Donnie, and good thing you missed it. Good thing you missed it. Good thing you missed it. Keanu or Kelley, it'll be who wins the blockbuster. I think Keanu will just take it. Hopefully Keanu goes home. Come on, Kelley, win it. Oh no, Bobby. Keanu needs to win. Vinny's good TV. Kelley's B footage is oh, so creepy. Vinny is has temper tantrums. If I were a man, I'd be scared to stay working. I think Lauren may win. Two ladies are fighting over unemployed Vince. Dude actually twirls his mustache like a cartoon villain. Depends on who he's up against, Isabella. I think Rachel would vote for Vince if he's up against, like, maybe Lauren. If he's up there against Kelley. If he's up there against Keanu, that's tough. I think that's tough for Rachel. I think Rachel would want to vote for Keanu. Honestly, guys, I know it's probably not a lot of people's favorite idea, but I'm telling you, there would be something about Vince and Keanu getting to the final two. Not only with it being with all the girls doing such a good job of getting out all the guys, only to end up with a final two of two guys. It would be kind of funny and just ironic. But also, I think Keanu would win. I think Keanu might win that. And then we get to see Vince cry. And I think that would be hilarious. I think that would be funny. I think that would be a funny thing to see happen. Plus, then Keanu wins. And how great would that be? It could happen, right? Like, it could. I think it's possible. Keanu is sort of safe tonight. Sorta, unless it's Keanu versus Lauren. And it ends up a tie. Vince would keep Lauren. Erica coming on in, hitting that sub button. Listen, Erica, you might not have known this as we head to commercial break. You might not have known this, Erica, but me and you, we now have a secret alliance. Erica, don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody, but we're going to the end. Me and you, Erica, we now have a final two. Thank you so much for hitting that sub button. Listen, if you guys are new here, hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, if you're having a good time during this stream, smash that like button, hit that notification bell. You'll never miss a video. You'll never miss a stream. We do daily live feed updates all season long. First thing in the morning. We're going to be keeping some of these streams going in the morning too, postseason. 100% the Friday morning streams are going to continue. We're going to see about potentially mixing in some other morning streams. And we're going to be just talking about a lot of different random stuff. Like, there's always something going on that we could talk about, whether it's Survivor, the Traders. We're going to have the Amazing Race Big Brother that's going to be coming up as well. So there's going to be a lot of fun stuff that we could talk about on those morning streams. So hopefully you guys come on out to those as well. Check out all the socials. You can check out things like our Twitter and Discord. I'm telling you guys, if you haven't checked out the Discord, it is popping. It is so much fun having all those chats with you guys over there. It's a great place to have, just great chats about not only what's happened on the Big Brother feeds, but we've got other places where you can talk about Survivor, the Amazing Race. I got to make one like specifically for the Amazing Race and the Traders, I think. and have like specific categories for those. But we just recently did a whole new remodel of our Discord. And if you haven't checked it out, make sure you check it out now because it is so much easier to find where you want to chat and have different conversations. You can even go in there, just post pictures of your pets, what you're cooking for dinner tonight. It's just kind of a cool place to meet like-minded BB fans and kind of hang out, talk about other things that you might have in common. Even sports, we got all kinds of football leagues going on. I will say in our pick'em league where like you have to pick every game, not only am I winning, I'm like way above 500. I'm like 20-11, I think, on the games this year. I think I'm like way above 500 right now. I'm doing pretty well in the pick'ems. Like I'm just saying, I might have to become like, you know, they have those guys that do like the Vegas like odds and stuff because it's all against the spread. That's the other part. I'm crushing it. We're coming on back here.
Used an ultimatum to get Lauren on
Super
the
Christian,
block.
thank you so much for the $2
now that
super
she's
chat.
there, is getting her out the ultimate move?
All right, now we're gonna go over the long Vince and Lauren chats. Super Christian coming in with the $2 super chat. Ori, how many final twos did you score tonight? Super Christian. Speaking of, Julia coming on in, hitting that sub button. Listen, Julia, you might not know this. Me and you, we now have a secret alliance. Shh. We're going to the end, Julia. Me and you, we're going to the final two. Listen, Julia, can you give me a second? I gotta have this other chat real quick. Can I have the HOH room just for a second? History Gal coming on in, hitting that sub button. History Gal, you didn't know this, but when you hit that sub button, me and you, we now have a secret alliance. Shh, we're going to the final two. Don't tell anybody. Listen, if you hear anything else about like other, you know, final alliances and final twos or anything, don't believe it. You hear anything in chat about it, it's not true. Me and you, we're going to the end. Thank you so much for hitting that sub button. I appreciate it, guys. Ooh, Morgan is bitter. She's saying, if I vote somebody out, we can't be friends? Don't trust Ori the lip. Brandy, no! Ori, I think you're overplaying. That's not... What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean overplaying? Not over... Nah. I'm just chilling. Super fan, let's go. Vincent's Ori's fraternal twin. Don't trust him. No, actually. The thing, I don't like this. I don't like this edit, and here's why. Morgan's mad at Vince for saying that potentially the outside relationship could be ruined. But Morgan has implied this to Vince as well. Morgan has implied this to Vince as well, and then Lauren has implied this to Vince as well. That if he put Lauren up, it would, hurt their friendship outside this game. Lauren has said that, and then Morgan has said to Vince that she's not sure about like what this is, right? If he doesn't put Lauren up, and he keeps protecting Lauren, and he keeps making me think like, are you just using me? Like, are we going to be able to be friends outside of this game? So like, they've all done it to each other. They've all done it to each other. Which is also why it's like, hey, listen, this is a game about being hypocritical sometimes. So it's why, like, I never judge them, because they're people trying to win $750,000. Like, like, listen, there's a lot of stuff I would try and do for $750,000. I'm just being honest. Super Christian with the $2 super chat. Erica, Julia, History Girl are your fight. Wow! Super Christian! Wow! Stop trying to call a house meeting. There's no need. I hate the soap opera. It's a lot, and like, they're going at it here, and this was night after night after night after night. That's even worse. And then Lauren and Kelley right outside hearing this all go down. The drama. Let's evict Lauren. Let's just evict her. And he's closing the door. He's the fact that he's closing the door. She's like, you're closing on my face. What are you doing? Oh. These two were made for each other. I'm being honest. They're being made for each other. I also think, here's the thing too. I also think the two of them, they just need to kind of, you know, like, woo, little boink, just a little, like, you know, real quick. Hey, BB, you know, turn that camera off, real quick. Let's get a little, like, woohoo, like, ha 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 ha, you know, just a little, like, a little workout, a little midnight workout, you know, a little vertical tango. Just real quick. I think they need to just get that frustration out. I think they need to get that out of the way, and I think they would actually play more clear-headedly going forward, right? Like they would have that post clarity, and they would play the game better, and they would run this thing to the end. I think they would literally run it to the end. They just need a, you know. This is giving toxic relationship energy, 100%, Edward, because they're frustrated. They're frustrated. They want to, but they can't. They're like fighting while she's in the shower. We talked about this on the update. Like it went all the way through. Like she was wiping the window so she could see. It's so annoying, but also it was so like it gave us entertainment. It made the feeds more interesting. Otherwise, it would have been just them laying around. I'd rather this than them just laying around. The drama, right? It's the most dramatic thing over like the most least dramatic move like ever made in Big Brother. Now Morgan says she didn't push Vince to put up Lauren. Here comes Lauren. Hey. The way she asked to the can I talk to you? And then curls the finger back down. Just like, ooh. Brad coming on in, hitting that sub button. Brad, thank you so much. You didn't know this, Brad, but me and you, we now have a secret alliance. Going to the end, Brad. Me and you, we have the final two. Don't hear anything in chat about anything else. Don't believe it. It's not true. Don't leave the girl waiting. Have they played the Blockbuster or coming in like, nope, they have not played the Blockbuster yet. You're good. We're still just getting a recap of everything going on. It is a 2-hour special, yes. Both of them need to go. I hope Morgan goes home in the double. I will say too, with the timing of everything right now and them not knowing it would be at 2 hours, they might have been like, oh, it's going to be a double, or it's going to be some kind of like twist. Like they have an idea that something's coming up just because like the timing and everything. They're aware of how many people are in the game and how much time is like about how much time is left, right? So they're processing like, all right, like something's got to happen here, right? But with how long this is going, because they're doing like a half hour here of filler, right? And then after this is all done, we're eventually going to get into the Blockbuster competition and then the vote. And that would be the normal amount of time for an episode. It wouldn't be that much quicker. So they're going to go and they're going to end up voting someone out. And they're going to think, yeah, I guess that wasn't it. That was it. Because timing's about right. They didn't speed us into a vote. So they're going to think, oh, everything's probably normal this week. Or at least today we're good. Maybe in like a couple of hours there will be something. They're not going to think right then and there they're going to go into it. At least if it was me, I wouldn't. Because you wouldn't know it was a 2-hour episode. Normally, it's still just a 1-hour episode. Ashley and Morgan really trying to push the whole Lauren agenda right now of, like, let's get her out. Touchdown Buffalo. Let's go 510, Steve. I hope Vince goes home in a double. I feel like I was watching a movie. Dream scenarios. Keanu wins Blockbuster. Kelley is voted out. Keanu wins HOH. He puts up Vince, Morgan, and Lauren on the block. Well, the thing is, Isaac, after tonight, after this Blockbuster, only 2 nominees moving forward. So we won't need 3 anymore. So it could end up being just Vince and Morgan. But one of the things Keanu said he would do was Lauren, Morgan, and then Ashley as the replacement. Because my dream scenario, Keanu wins Blockbuster, Lauren wins Blockbuster, Keanu stays. Keanu wins HOH, nominates Morgan and Vince, or Morgan and Lauren. Vince wins Veto. We're about to get started here with the Blockbuster as well. Dang it, I benched Dalton Kincaid. Oh no, PT, is he popping off? He popping off. Come on, Keanu. Come on, Lauren. Let us end our poll here. Let us end our poll here as we're about to get into the Blockbuster. Lauren with 58% will be evicted. Kelley with 30. Keanu with 11. We should have done who was going to win Blockbuster. Let's see if I can get this up quick. Oops. Oops. Oh, I keep messing up. I keep messing up. Luckily, the mastermind's going off. All right, poll should be up. Get your votes in quick on who wins Blockbuster. Lauren, Kelley, Keanu. Get your votes in. As Blockbuster's being explained, you got to get the balls from the pit. You got to drop them in the hole, just like so. They're in that container. It's a mix between clown shoe competition and the dropping over the top. Oh, I didn't know that. That's a new little twist on it, I think. I don't know if that was always a rule. If the ball drops at any time, so let's say you're getting out of the pit where the balls are, and the ball hits the floor there before you go up the stairs, done. You can't use that ball anymore. Interesting. I don't know if that's going to come into play much, but you got to be careful now. Here's a look at them before they get going. They're off. Everybody moving. Everybody's in the pit going for it. Kelley's really on in there. Keanu's got his first ball already. Lauren's got her first ball already. Keanu dropping. Oh, he misses. It bounced out. Lauren makes her first ball. Lauren's got her first orb, as Julie's saying. Kelley goes for it. Kelley misses. Keanu misses. Lauren's going for her second ball. Lauren misses her second ball. You need to get 4. You need to get 4. By the way, guys, if you are ahead, be careful. Do not spoil it in chat for everybody else. Wait until you hear it here live. Keanu goes and he misses. Kelley goes for, she misses. Lauren goes and she gets 2. That is her second ball in the pipe. Lauren, good with the blue balls. Keanu, not so good. Bounces on out. Lauren, going for 3. Lauren gets 3. She's got 3 blue balls. No one else has any balls at all. Lauren going for her 4th and final ball. Lauren bounces on out. Lauren just needs 1 ball left to win the Blockbuster and be safe from eviction. Kelley is losing her steam. She is exhausted. Lauren is moving. Keanu is moving. Lauren going for the win with 4. Keanu gets his first as Lauren bounces out with her 4th. Lauren has struggled now to get her 4th ball. Keanu has his first ball now. Keanu bounces his 2nd ball out. He's still struggling. Does Kelley have 1 ball? Kelley might have a ball. I can't tell. Lauren going for the win. No, it bounces out again. Lauren cannot come up clutch just right now. Kelley's struggling. Keanu still going for it. Misses his 2nd ball. Everyone's struggling now. Kelley bounces out again. Lauren going for the win. Lauren gets her 4th ball. Hits the buzzer. Lauren is your winner. Lauren wins Blockbuster. Lauren will be safe. The house now will vote between Keanu and Kelley. One of them will be sent to the jury house and be our first person evicted. I think we're looking at a vote with Lauren and Ava voting for Kelley, Morgan and Ashley voting for Keanu, Vince being the tiebreaker. Ashley has also thought about voting out Keanu, but she knows breaking up that trio of girls is more important and keeping Keanu would be better for her game right now. So it looks like it's going to be a 2-2 tie, and we're going to have Vince break the tie. Here's the problem. Vince has had conversations with Lauren where Lauren said, this will all be worth it if Keanu goes. The only way you can truly make it up to me is if you vote to send Keanu out in the tie over Kelley. So if Vince wants to keep working with Lauren, he's got to send out Keanu. But if he wants to keep working with Morgan and Ashley, he's got to send out Kelley. I think he's going to end up sending out Kelley. It will hopefully bring Lauren closer to him. Even though everybody's saying she's closer with Ava, it might drive her to Ava, but guess what? You can then take Ava out as well. Because Ava's got to go too. Ava is somebody that, like, I think she doesn't necessarily have Rachel's vote anymore, but Ava was somebody that was loved by so many people that it was like, oh, she's got a pretty good shot. She's got like a locked in vote with Will. If Ashley's in the jury, she might have a really good chance of voting for Ava. Lauren might vote for Ava. There's a lot of people that would end up potentially voting for Ava if she was there. So she's somebody that does have to go. You can beat her. You can beat her in things, but she does have to go. So I think it's going to come down to a tie. Vince is going to have to break the tie. But does he, again, choose Lauren or does he choose Morgan? Who does he end up going to? Also, we should end our poll here. Looks like more people were actually saying Keanu was going to win. Yeah, we need a new poll. We need a new poll. We need to start this poll now before we get to the vote. Who will be evicted? Kelley, oops, Keanu. All right. New poll is up. Get your votes in. Who will be evicted? Will it be Kelley? Will it be Keanu? One of them will be the first person sent out of the game tonight because we still got a second one, baby, because it's a double eviction night. It's a double eviction night. And listen, if you guys are new here, hit that subscribe button. We do daily live feed updates all season long, first thing in the morning. If you like this stream, if you're having a good time during this stream, smash that like button. We've got about 1,000 people here in chat right now. Let us smash that like button. We only have 291 likes. Let's boost those likes on up. The easiest way to support this channel, all you have to do is click that thumbs up button. Helps more than you ever would know of letting the YouTube algorithm know what we do here is a pretty good time. You should come check us on out. Who's that coming on in? We got Fernando coming on in, hitting that sub button. Listen, Fernando, you might not know this, But me and you, we now have a final 2. It's a secret alliance, though. Shh, don't tell anybody, Fernando. But we're going to the end. Thank you so much for hitting that sub button. There's other ways to support the channel. You can become a member of the channel. Like you can see there, Merging Energy, Donnie, Girls. They all are members of the channels. They got green names in the chat. I will say it does make your name stand out a little bit better, just like Kimby and Brandy there. And you also get the little Oreo getting dunked. Everybody's an Oreo. Everybody's an Oreo, but as you see with Norma there, Norma's getting dunked, and her milk is a different color. So the longer you're a member, you get different colors. You can gift memberships. You can also do super chats. You can hit up things like the Ori Fund. None of this is ever required. It's always appreciated, though. The easiest way to support this channel, smash that like button, hit that thumbs up. What do you guys think? Who's going here? Who's leaving? I'm hoping it's Kelley. I'm hoping it's Kelley. This was kind of my like best case scenario and what I was hoping would happen. Bobby coming on in with the $5 super chat. Vince probably will have to break a tie. I agree. And then D coming on in. D said, listen, not only am I going to support the channel, I'm going to give some memberships and hook up other people in the channel. If you're getting hooked up by D right now with a gifted memberships, make sure you say thank you. D starting her own little alliance. D might be a threat. D's got a 5-person alliance she's just formed. D, thank you so much for coming on in. D, that is awesome. I think we're back. Let me give you guys a sync up.
Welcome back to Big Brother. Let's head to the house and reveal the winner.
Oh boy, man, it's weird seeing 4 people on the seats. It's weird seeing only 4 people on the seats, man. Ava's nervous. What's up, Joseph? Bunny, thank you so much for hitting that sub button. I appreciate it. Oh, here they come. Keanu slow walking, but he's not the winner because it's the one who's skipping as she winks. Lauren wins the BB Blockbuster. Vince
safe from eviction
hands on
tonight.
his knees, so happy. Oh, big hug, Morgan, you clocking that, Morgan? Morgan, you clocking how deep that hug is? Oh, to see Morgan's face right now, right? Oh, he's giving Kelley a big old hug. Keanu's looking nervous. I think it's really going to come down to Vince. It's really going to come down to Vince here. Lauren, I think, is working on Vince. She's talking to him right now. I think Ashley thought there was a battle back real quick. She was like, there was a battle back? I think Vince is realizing he's going to have to break a tie here, though. All the girls written Keanu out, no tiebreaker. I'm not sure. Because the girls want to break up that trio of Kelley, Lauren, and Ava. They want to weaken that. That's what they were talking about the most recently, was no matter what, whatever girl is sitting next to Keanu has to go. But Vince has to break the tie. And Lauren wants Kelley to stay really bad. Which is also why Morgan and Ashley want Kelley to go, because Lauren wants her to stay so bad. I missed like all of Kelley's speeches we were talking there.
been completely unbiased. And if you feel you want me here to keep competing and be your shield or whatever have you.
Oh boy. Oh boy. What do we got coming on in here? We've got Wandering coming on in, hitting that sub button. Listen, Wandering, you might not know this, but me and you, we now have a secret alliance. Shh, don't tell anybody. We're going to the end. Secret though. You hear anything in chat about other alliances? Not true. Thank you so much for hitting that sub button. Ooh, Ava going on in the vote. I think we also had Farid. I'm probably saying that wrong. I apologize. Let me know how to say it in chat. But hitting that sub button, thank you so much. We now have a secret alliance. Shh. We're going to the end. It's a final 2. Secret. Ava about to vote.
To evict Keanu.
Ava votes to evict Keanu in a very robotic fashion. We also had Jamie coming on in, hitting that sub button. Thank you so much, Jamie, for hitting that sub button. Me and you, we now have a secret alliance. Shh. Don't tell anybody. We're going to the end. Morgan coming on in to vote.
I sadly vote to evict Kelley.
Morgan votes for Kelley. It's 1-1. Remember, guys, if you are ahead, please be mindful of the chat not to spoil. Wait until you see it or hear it here first. Bunny, guess what? Me and you, we now have a secret alliance. Shh, don't tell anybody. It's a secret, Bunny. Lauren
Evict Keanu.
votes to evict Keanu. It's 2-1 right now, but now we have Ashley coming on in. Now Ashley gets very annoyed with Keanu. Ashley has kind of taken the role of Rachel in Keanu's life. Will she vote to keep Keanu? Will she vote to keep Kelley? Let's find out here with Ashley.
Long season, we finally got her. I'm so sorry, but I vote to evict Kelley. Love you, Mom, Dad.
She goes, Kelley. It's a tie. Vince is going to have to break the tie. Now, this is also a moment where he has to choose between Morgan and Lauren. Will he go with Lauren's wishes to keep Kelley in the game, or will he go with Morgan's wishes to keep Keanu in the game? The drama. The absolute drama. This is soap opera stuff, guys. If you're not having a good time right now, I don't know what to tell you. Hit that like button. Thank you guys so much for hanging on out here, because Vince is going to have to break the tie. Vince finding out he has to break the tie. I'm going to end the poll. I'm going to end the poll here. 72% of you say Kelley. 77% say Keanu. What will Vince do?
And deal with any repercussions that come afterward. I'm very sorry. I love you both. I vote to evict Kelley.
Keanu is safe. Kelley has been evicted. Goes against Lauren's with
Adrian and Riley and I had a final 4, and he's now had a hand in getting each and every one of us out.
Oh my goodness! Oh my, Kelley going out swinging! Kelley going out swinging! Holy! We had goated Blakers coming on in that sub button. Listen, gloated Blakers, me and you, we now have a secret alliance. Don't tell anybody. We're going to the end as we watch Kelley reveal all of Vince's final 2s and final alliances and all of his deals and all the reasons that he sent all those people out. Goated Blinkers, we're going to the end. If you hear anything about any other alliances, it's not true, I promise. Thank you so much for hitting that sub button. Ooh, here comes the mastermind. All right, they're finding out it's double eviction. Keanu HOH. Keanu HOH. What a shot. Double eviction night, baby. Hit that like button. If you're having a good time during this stream, smash that like button down below. It's the easiest way to support this channel. We're getting another player who's leaving the game tonight. And they're finally being told that there's no more Blockbuster. They're all very excited about this. I don't know, though. I feel like with the season, how you've had it laid out, I like when you keep the rules the same, right? At this point, you might as well have just kept Blockbuster through the double eviction and through Final 5, and then got rid of it at Final 4, because obviously you can't have it at Final 4. So I felt like it's like you might as well just keep doing it. Kelley's like, at this point, I don't care who follows me out. Kelley, that would be nice. Yeah. Kelley is like a real life office character. Kelley, there's something about her that's just like, it's off, but it's entertaining. Like, she would fit in perfectly in the office. Super Christian coming on in with the $2 super chat. I'm gonna be like Kelley and expose all of Ori's choice. No, Super Christian, no. Not true. I promise. I promise. Change the board. Yes. Let me change the board. Let me change the board. We're gonna wipe all this out first. And then let me copy this, paste this, and copy this, paste this. I'll also let you get it.
You're taking it personally then.
Nah, I know I'm irritating.
You volunteered time and time again in the beginning.
I did.
Why? What was the strategy?
Well, the strategy...
We're almost done here, finishing up the last bit of the edit here. As we had Tegan coming on in with the $5 super chat. Tegan saying, Kelley Legend is gone. This is sick and twisted. The true winner of BB27 is gone. Tegan, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. I appreciate it. Yes, Kelley is gone. She says she's most betrayed by Vince, who has broken her heart the most times. All right, we're going to put Lauren up here. Then we're going to do this. Kelley says she didn't find it hard to make allies. Kelley, I would disagree. I think you didn't have many allies. I would say you didn't have many allies in this game. I'm going to be honest with you, Kelley. You really didn't have many. Let me see. Maybe I can actually do something different. And this will work for now. This will work for now. Kelley has been evicted. Kelley feels a little small. Let me make Kelley a little bigger. What's she taking away from the experience? Mindfulness. She says she's always go, go, go. All you have time to do is sit and think. And honestly, she's not wrong on that. Like, that is the big thing about Big Brother. part of the reason why it's so hard is it's just a mental craziness on your mind, right? Think about how many things you have to distract you in your daily life, whether it's YouTube videos, whether it's the news, whether it's social media, whether it's your dog, your pets, your family, your friends, going outside, going for a hike, driving your car, whatever it is, all those things, you don't have those anymore to distract you. And it really does kind of mess with your head. All right, there we go. Updated the board a little bit better. How's that looking? We looking good? We looking good there? As she gets her goodbye messages. Who else just came on in here? Edward coming on in with the $2 super chat. How much y'all want to bet she'll be a bitter juror? Ooh, possibly. I don't see Kelley voting for Vince, right? Like, that's a good example of, like, I don't think she'll do it. Dungeon Master for HOH? Absolutely. Morgan laying it on thick for jury management? Absolutely. She says Rachel's going to get real sick of me in there. She's going to be irritating her. Sunday, September 28th. 10 days, man. 10 more days of Big Brother 27. How crazy is that? How crazy is that we're already here? Not a bad interview from Kelley. Not bad. Super Christian with the $5 super chat. Ori, can you tell some of the newbies on here why you can't show more of the show? Yes. So if you are new here, first off, if you are new here, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button if you're enjoying this stream. Easiest way to support this channel. Hit that notification bell. You'll never miss a video, never miss a stream. We do daily live feed updates all season long for Big Brother 27. First thing in the morning as you're waking up, come on in, join the channel. We got all the info from everything that happened on the day before. As far as the watch party goes, I cannot show everything. I show as much as I can, but there are rules on YouTube for copyright where I cannot show the whole thing. I wish I could, but I show as much as I can, allowing for it to be fair use, where I'm offering my comments and critiques and sharing just in relation to make that critique and review of what's going on live and to give you context on what I'm talking about, so that for it makes it fair use. If I showed the whole thing, it wouldn't be fair use. Sadly, YouTube has those rules, but usually we get by. We've had a couple of times where Big Brother came in and they were like, hey, wait a minute, Ori, you showed too much. And I went, actually, I don't think I did show too much. I think we're good. I think you should leave me alone. And Big Brother went, you know what? We're going to file a lawsuit. And I went, oh, you're going to try and backdoor me? And Big Brother tried to backdoor me with YouTube. And you know what I did? I flipped YouTube. I got YouTube to backdoor Big Brother. I beat Big Brother at its own game. I won that game. So sometimes we get dinged. And if I really do make a mistake, like sometimes I make a mistake where I show it for too long. Like accidentally, I'll like leave it up or I'll leave it running. It's like, oh no. So those ones I don't fight, but the ones that I do like this, where it's like a couple of clips here and there, those ones I think are fair use. I think that is fully covered with it. Who's with that coming on in? The hyper fixation coming on in with the $5 super chat. Who do you want for HOH? Keanu, 100% Keanu. Big old Keanu HOH would be a lot of fun. Ashley wouldn't be bad. But I think Keanu's the most fun, and here's why. Keanu then puts up Morgan and Lauren, because then Vince can't take one of them off the block. One of them have to stay up there, and one of them would go. So then Vince wins the veto. I would love it if it's Morgan and Lauren on the block, and Vince wins the veto, and he has to make a choice between Morgan and Lauren on whether or not he'll use the veto. Cinema. absolute cinema if that was the case. I would be just overjoyed if that was how this all plays out. That would be the ultimate way this could play out. I would love it. It would be amazing. Right? It would be so much fun. I would love if that happened. It would be messy. So messy. Your channel is new to me, Ori. I think you do a great job of showing just enough to align with your commentary. Well, thank you, T-Rex. I appreciate it. Ori watches too much Love Island. I've only ever seen part of one season of Love Island. I had some friends of mine who all made me watch Love Island episodes. And the only things I remember was there was a guy who looked like Ellen DeGeneres and Eminem had a kid. This would be that guy. And I didn't like him. And then there was a guy called Daddy. It was literally a guy called Daddy. I was like, yeah, Daddy. I like Daddy. Daddy was cool. Other than that, I don't remember anything about that show except they were hooking up the whole time. They were like always hooking up on that show, like constantly. Like Love Island is just softcore. Like that is all it is. Listen, if you're a fan of Love Island, I think you got to be honest with yourself on what you're actually watching here. I think you got to be honest with what you're watching here. I think maybe BB needs a little bit more of that. If I'm being real honest, though, I think BB needs to let it all hang out like they used to. They used to do that back in the day. Like BB used to be. There used to be some moments that were captured. We got a couple of people coming on in, hitting that sub button. We have Pulik coming on in, hitting that sub button. Thank you so much. We now have a Secret Alliance. It's a final two. We're going to the end. We're going to the final two. Thank you so much for hitting that sub button. Monica, me and you, we now have a Secret Alliance. Don't tell anybody. We're going to the end. We're back here.
Welcome back to Big Brother. It's now time to crown a new head of household. This HOH will have to immediately...
What will the HOH competition be? And then we also had Bob. Bob coming on in, hitting that sub button. Thank you so much, Bob. I appreciate it. Ooh, what is this? Oh, is this a maze? Or no, it's a ball thing. For a second, I thought it was the Ian Shark maze thing where you got to go down and up the shark. But no, there's some kind of balls. Some kind of balls. Oh, and there's a carpet. There's a ants. Look at all the ants. Oh my God, the ants. That might have been the first time the ants made a live show. That might have been the first time. Oh yeah, we need a poll. We need a poll. I don't know if I can do, how many options can I do? I can only do 4 people. Let's see. I can only do 4 people for the HOH. So maybe we'll do who's gonna get evicted after the thing here. Nobody lands a ball just yet. Still nobody lands a ball. They're all trying to find that balance. Oh, no ball. Oh, Ashley's got a ball. Pretty close, actually. Morgan's also got a ball that's pretty close. I think Ashley might be closer. Ooh, I don't know. That's close. Oh, God. Oh, wait. Morgan, I think, just got one that was really close. Keanu's got one that's close, but I think Morgan's like right there. She's almost touching that center. Ooh, but Lauren's is really... Yo! Lauren and Morgan are so close. Oh, she's trying to do a... Oh, was it how many you had to get? I thought it was you had to get to the center. I thought it was like curling. It was you had to get what? So many? Morgan wins. Morgan wins HOH. I didn't understand the rules, I don't think. I don't think I understood the rules. All right, let's give her the key. Morgan is the HOH. I expect Lauren up on the block. Potentially Ava up on the block. Potentially Keanu up on the block. I don't think Vince is leaving with a Morgan HOH. I don't think so. I think it's going to be between Ava, Keanu, and Lauren who end up leaving here. I think it's Ava, Keanu, or Lauren. Let's see. Let's get a poll here. Let's see what we can do. Start a poll. Who will be nommed?
Keanu, I'm trying. Oh yeah, that's fine.
She said Keanu up. Oh, but she's saying this to Lauren. So she's saying to Lauren she was going to put Keanu up, but I don't think you can trust that. Is Ava trying to chat? It's chaos as everybody's trying to chat. Everybody's trying to have conversations. Ava was kind of saying what I was saying, some combo of Keanu, Ava, and Lauren. I think she's got to do Lauren and Ava. And the only reason why, right? And this is why it's the biggest thing of why you don't put Keanu up there, is if you don't put them up, and let's say you put Ava up next to Keanu, and Lauren wins and takes Ava down. What are you doing then? What are you doing then? Because now Ava and Lauren control the vote. You can't do that, Morgan, because you're going to put Vince up there. You got to really hope that they decide not to vote Vince out, because they very well could. Why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they at that point and then say, look, Keanu, she tried to vote you out. We're keeping you. Because Keanu's going to keep, he's going to keep Ava and Lauren around over Morgan. He's going to come after Morgan hard after that. Now, Lauren might not want to do it, but then Lauren, right, she could be like, listen, he put me on the block. He put me at risk. I don't know. I hope she can hear you, Ori. Lauren for jury. Worst case scenario. Oh, lordy, this is stressful. Should have been backdoor Vinny to get him out. Who cares about Vince? She should put Morgan and Vince. That way she doesn't have to feel torn. Well, Morgan is the HOH. Morgan is the HOH. Ava win that veto for Lauren. I'm just done with Lauren and Ava. Can we have a triple eviction? Ori, I'm stressed out. We need a drink. Vince is already crying. We won't be able to see the HOH later on. Yeah, we won't be able to see the HOH later on. Feeds will come back at some point after that, so it should be a good time. Ori missed my super chat. Oh, was there a super chat? There was so much going on. I apologize. Super Christian with the $2 super chat saying, so if I wanna bread a meat, I watch Love Island. If I wanna beat a meat, if you wanna beat a meat, yes, that is what you would do, Super Christian. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat. I appreciate it. What a wild episode we're in the middle of here. Ashley is our HOH. She will have to nominate 2 of these guys to go up on the block here when we come on back. It does seem like she might be leaning towards Keanu as one of the nominees, potentially Lauren or Ava as the other one, as I do not think she would put up Vince or Ashley. But that choice could be important here, because like I said, if let's say Ava were to come up with a big veto win, she could take Lauren off, and then Vince or Ashley have to go up, and then you lose control of the vote. And I wonder if Vince will say something about that. I wonder if Keanu will say something about that. Keanu's usually pretty smart with that kind of stuff, so maybe he'll say something, and maybe that will give Morgan some pause. But we'll see how this plays out. If Keanu does go up, hopefully Keanu wins that power of veto, and he's able to save himself. Yes, Morgan is the HOH right now. What was that? I heard something come on in. We had Liz coming on in, hitting that sub button. Liz, you might not know this. Me and you, we now have a secret alliance. We're going to the end. It's a final two. Don't listen to anybody else if you hear anything about other final twos, though, Liz. Me and you, we're going to the end. Thank you so much for hitting that sub button. We're back, though.
Just moments ago, Morgan became the new head of household.
Morgan running to get a drink.
It is now her responsibility to put 2 house guests on the chopping block.
Oh boy, Lori coming on in with the $5 super chat. Keanu surviving the double will mean so much to me. We have to manifest it. Love you, Ori. Thanks for everything. Thank you so much, Lori. I appreciate it. All right, it's time for the nomination ceremony. Julie's trying to get them into the living room. Who will Morgan nominate? She just tried to sit on Vince's lap. She just tried to sit on Vince's lap. My goodness, Morgan. Wait till after the noms. Yeah, only 2 noms now. Keanu's already sitting in the chair.
And
by the way,
I love all of you truly. Keanu and Lauren.
Keanu and Lauren are our nominees. Keanu was like, I'm already sitting here. I know what's happening. Okay. Interesting. Now we have a veto competition. Keanu, I need you to dig down deep. Keanu, I need you to step up. What is this? Oh, okay. It's Master Find. Ooh, Keanu won a competition like this, I think, already. I think Keanu won a competition like this already. POV poll. I don't think I can do enough. That's the problem, because I can only do four people. I can only do 4 people. Like, even if I did like the HOH noms, Vince, Ashley, I wouldn't have room for Ava. But, oh, you know what I can do? You know what I can do? Will noms stay the same? Poll should be up. Will noms stay the same? Yes or no? Get your votes in. What will happen here? Will noms change up? Will noms stay the same? Get your vote in before this veto competition. We got Annie coming on in with the $2 super chat as the world turns continues. Annie, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Listen, guys, if you are new here, hit that subscribe button. If you're having a good time during the stream, if you have any smiles or giggles, or if you've just had a moment of a good time watching this stream, smash that like button, hit that thumbs up button just below is the easiest way to support this channel. You can do other things like hitting the notification bell and checking out our daily live feed updates. We do all season long, first thing in the morning. But you can do things like do the super chats. You can become a member to the channel. You can gift memberships to the channel. None of it's ever required, always appreciated. You can do things like hitting up the Ori fund. Again, never required, always appreciated. Easiest way to support that channel. Just hit that thumbs up button, hit that like button. We've got, let's see. We've got 1,300 people in here and only 500 likes. Let's bump those likes up. Hit that thumbs up button, guys. Get your votes in on the poll as well. Will Nam stay the same? D coming on in. D earlier started an alliance of 5 people. Now D joining the Oreos herself, getting that dunk on. Thank you so much, D. I appreciate it. I will say, you know, become a member. Doesn't have a lot of perks, but your name is green, and that stands out in chat better for me. So Tasha coming on in says, if she renoms Vince, he's gone. Obviously, Ashley, her number 1. She better renom Ashley. Lady T says, Geo, yes. I don't think about that. Oh, yes, that's excellent. Oh, what did Geo say? I missed it. Oh, what if Ashley or Morgan win the veto? Save Keanu, put up Ava, send him or send Lauren 2-1. Ashley and Keanu voting Lauren. Ooh, that would be a thing. That could be a thing. Cara, I want Lauren gone so bad. Come on, Keanu. Right, Keanu? We need you, Keanu. We need you. Step up. We need you to lock in. We need you to be that call of the kettlebells. The delusional Duke. The king of the veto, Keanu. Win this power of veto. Come on, bud. Get your safety. Get yourself to the next round. Tony coming on in with the $20 sticker. Let's go, Tony, with the $20 super chat. Tony, thank you so much. You legend. You got a little Rocky Horns for that. Vanessa coming in with the $2 super chat. 100% smash that like button. Yes. Smash that like button, Vanessa. Thank you so much. Let's see. Did I miss anything else coming on in? I think we're caught up. Right now. We're actually caught up. Let's see where we're at here. Morgan was 100% getting rid of Lauren. Envy is powerful. That Allstate ad combines the Jumbotron with stealing from the kid. Did they really? I missed it. Oh, we got a Survivor commercial. Who was playing in the veto? Everybody? Yeah. Right? We're down to the final 6, so everybody plays. Everybody plays. I need Keanu to win veto. Ava go up and go home. Ori, when are you doing your interview with Zingbot? You know what, girls? That's a good question. So here's the thing. I just didn't have a lot of time. I haven't had a lot of time. Vanessa coming on in with the $2 super chat. K for the win. Vanessa, thank you so much for the super chat. I think we're about to come back from the episode, but we'll talk about the Zingbot thing in a second. We'll talk about that in a second.
Welcome back to a special double eviction episode of Big Brother. Already tonight, Kelley was evicted from the Big Brother house. Then Morgan became...
I'll try and give you as much of the competition as possible. Who will come out with the win here? We've got our poll up on Will Knob Stay the Same. Make sure you get your vote in. Come on, Keanu. Keanu, we need you to step up and lock in. Seven images. Oh, it's the section A, B, and C. So there's going to be an image and there's going to be 3 sections. And you have to lock in where the mastermind is, whether it's A, B, or C. All right, here's the first image. Where's the mastermind? B. B, 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 B. Everybody got that one. She didn't even ask the question. They already were like B. They were already saying B. Ashley's guessing, though, it looks like. He was in B. He was hidden there. This feels like... I'm going to be honest. This feels like maybe they've seen some of my stuff before and some of my Easter eggs. Where is it? 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 C. He's in C. Did you see it in C? I think they're leaving it up. Ava! Ava, how you getting this wrong? Everybody gets it right except for Ava. Ava, how'd you get that wrong? He was clearly creeping behind the chair right there. Because if you guys look carefully on our board, if you look really carefully, there is an edit that is very similar. Has anybody found it? I don't know if nobody's ever noticed it. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? A, on the hammock. These are easy. These are way too easy. Everyone gets it right. It's going to come down to a tiebreaker. These are way too easy. Right? It's not a hard comp, and they give way too much time. It should be button-based. Here's number 4. This one's a little harder. I haven't seen it. Oh, C. There's always enough time. There's always enough time to find it. Even one where I didn't see that one at first, I still had enough time to find it. Yep, right there. Way too easy. Ava, I don't know how she got that one wrong. She had to have thrown. C. Oh my God, that was so easy. That's how quick I found it. When I showed it and I hit it, that's how quick I found it. Vince, you dummy. You dummy, Vince. It was in C once again. Here comes the next one. Oh, B. It's in B. Did you guys see it? Did you see it? Lauren! Lauren! Lauren, Ava, Ashley, Vince, Morgan, and Keanu, the only ones. And it was in B. It was clearly not in B. Keanu and Morgan are tied at 6. And this is the last image. Will Morgan throw it? Because Keanu could take himself down. Where is it? 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 Oh, C. Harder, but still easy. Keanu and Morgan both have C. Keanu and Morgan both have C. It's going to a tiebreaker here. It's going to a tiebreaker. What's the tiebreaker going to be? Answer's a number.
the nearest second, how long was the Mystere Express competition from when the train horn sounded until the moment Catherine...
Keanu already had this locked in. He's already spent time. He knew this would be the tiebreaker. He's put in 1,800. So Keanu already did the math on it. He's locked in what he's done. Morgan's still struggling on her answer. Two completely different mindsets on this. 120? 120? Coming up big, winning that power of Veto. Keanu wins the power of Veto, the Veto King coming up big. Keanu, your Veto winner. He will be taking himself off the block. Who will Morgan put up in his place? I assume it might be Ava. It should be Ava or Lauren who are leaving this game. I think Ashley and Keanu are about to vote Lauren out and send her to jury. he's like, wait, we were up there for 2 hours? They're all just talking about the tiebreaker. That was crazy. Keanu for the win. Yes, Keanu survived. Keanu made it through double eviction, baby. Keanu. Yo, listen, if you guys are new here, hit that subscribe button. We've got 1,400 people in this chat right now. If you're having a good time, if you're a fan of Keanu, win that power of Veto, smash that like button, hit that notification bell. You'll never miss a video. You'll never miss a stream. We do daily live feed updates all season long. First thing in the morning here on this channel. We'll be live tomorrow morning. On Fridays, we go live. So you get your daily live feed update all season long. It's short, it's sweet, usually anywhere between 20 to 30 minutes. Today was a little bit longer. It was about 20 minutes. Sometimes early in the season, they're about 40 minutes. But try and give you everything you need to know, as in a short, nice, condensed chunk first thing in the morning. All season long. But on Fridays, we have a little bit of fun. We go live. We do that same condensed update first thing in the stream. And then afterwards, we jump into the chat. It's a good time hanging out with you guys. So you kind of get the best of both worlds on the Fridays. They're always a lot of fun. We might be doing more live streams through the season, and I still have to see about getting that all set up. I want to do a couple of things, try and get it a little bit more condensed and have things flow a little bit better. I saw some concerns with people who just like the videos, and I want to make sure they're happy too. But who's this who just came on in? I heard something. We had Edward coming on in with the $5 super chat. I don't know about y'all, but double eviction is designed to give you a heart attack when you want your favorite to win. Absolutely, Edward. Absolutely. And Keanu, he gets the Rocky Horns coming up big with the win. Edward, thank you so much for the super chat. We have Keisha coming on in, hitting that sub button. Keisha, guess what? I might be saying that wrong, and I apologize if I am. Let me know. But thank you so much for hitting that sub button. You might not know this, but when you hit that sub button, me and you, we now have a secret alliance. We're going to the end. We're going to the final two. Thank you so much for hitting that sub button. But real quick, I need the HOH room real quick. Will you give me a second? I need to go talk to somebody. Because Mary, guess what, Mary? You hit that sub button. Me and you, we now have a secret alliance. Thank you so much, Mary, for hitting that sub button. Me and you, we now have a secret alliance. We're going to the end. It's a final two. Shh, don't tell anybody, Mary. We're going to the end. Mary, real quick though, I need to go talk to somebody else. Can you give me the HOH room? Thanks. You're awesome. You're a doll, because I gotta go talk to Maria Doll. Maria Doll, thank you so much for hitting that sub button. Me and you, we're going to the end. We've got a final 2. If you hear anything about other final 2s, I promise it's not real, Maria Doll. We're going to the end. Thank you so much for hitting that sub button. And then could you give me just one moment with the HOH room real quick? Because I need to go talk to Element. Element, hit that sub button. Element, guess what? We now have a secret alliance. We're going to the end. It's a final 2. Thank you so much for hitting that sub button. If you hear anything about other alliances, though, I promise you, it's a lie. It's a lie. Only me and you, Element. We're going to the end. Thank you so much. And then, on top of that, we also have the hyper fixation coming on in with the $2 super chat. Let's go. Keanu needs to pull a Taylor and win. And America's favorite player. And we also have Pauliver Girls coming on in. Woohoo, good King Keanu. We're also back to the episode.
Go up in his place.
We got a lot
Let's
going
return
on.
to the living
You guys
room
are awesome.
and
This
find out.
episode's awesome. Thank you so much. Calling them to the living room where Keanu, I believe, will use the power of veto to take himself off the block. Morgan will have to name a replacement nominee. All right, let's see here. Everyone's making their way back to the living room. Julie's addressing Keanu. Vince up there. That would be wild, actually. Ori made it through the double. All right, Keanu headed on up. He's got the veto. God, I missed you so much, he says. He said, God, I missed you so much. Look at his veto. Morgan. Puts Ava on the block. Ava is the second person up there on the block next to Lauren. One of them will be the next person headed on out. I think it's going to be Lauren who ends up leaving the game. Unbelievable. We also had Corky. Corky coming on in, hitting that sub button. Corky, you might not know this, but me and you, Corky, we now have a secret alliance. Shh, don't tell anybody. We're going to the end. Thank you so much, Corky, for hitting that sub button. Let's get another poll up. Let's get another poll up as we head to commercial break. Who will be evicted? Will be evicted. Ava. Come on. Did I hit the caps lock or something? Ava. Lauren. Get your votes in. Who will be evicted? Will it be Ava? Will it be Lauren? One of them will be the second person to leave the game tonight. Thank you guys so much for all the love, the support. If you guys are new here, hit that subscribe button. If you like this stream, if you're having a good time during this stream, smash that like button. Is the easiest way to support this channel. Lets the YouTube algorithm know what we do here is a good time. So thank you guys so much for all that. Hit that notification bell. You'll never miss a video. You'll never miss a stream. We do watch parties for every single episode, but also we do daily live feed updates all season long throughout the BB season. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. Join the 20,000 other Oreos as we cover the season all year long. Check out our other socials. We've got Twitter. We've got our Discord. Our Discord's awesome. We've got a great community over there. Talking not just about Big Brother, but Survivor. We're going to have the Amazing Race and the Traders going on. But even posting pictures of their pets, what they're having for dinner. Just talking about sports. It's a great time over in the Discord. If you haven't checked it out, make sure you do that. It is a lot of fun. Links to all that stuff is in the description down below. You can check out things like the Ori Fund. You can help support Oris everywhere. You can join the channel, become an Oreo that gets dunked. You do get a little bit of a highlight of your your name in the chat, you get the Oreo next to you. It changes colors the longer you're there. And also, you can even do things like the super chats. None of this is ever required. It's always appreciated. Thank you guys all so much for the love. You guys are amazing. Make sure you're getting your votes in for who will be evicted. Will it be Ava? Will it be Lauren? It's looking way one-sided right now at the moment, but get your votes in. Make sure your vote is counted. What a wild episode we're seeing right now, huh? This could go down, right? And listen, sometimes in the moment, you get that little bit of the adrenaline rush. You get that in the moment bias of how good it is. This could go down. I'm having a lot of fun. This could go down as one of the best double evictions we've had in a very long time. This has been a fun one. I think with everything that went down with the Blockbuster and Keanu staying and Lauren staying. Then we get into the HOH with Morgan now getting her shot at Lauren to actually take her out of this game once and for all. Keanu coming up big with a veto win where he potentially could have been in a lot of danger. I think this was a fun double eviction that we've had so far, especially it being the 2 hours. You had a little bit of fluff. We really only probably needed an hour and a half. We only really needed that 90-minute episode, but I think this has been a really good double eviction so far. I've been having a lot of fun. If you've been having a lot of fun, smash that like button. Mine is on. Stanley, that's very nice of you to say. Stanley, I don't know what you said, but thank you, probably. Where are we at here? I'm glad BB is back to the way it was. I don't like the Blockbuster. I'm with you. I'm not a huge fan of the Blockbuster either. I think it overstayed its welcome by a long time, but also it's like, it's weird that it's just happening now in the double eviction and then like for 2 rounds. We're back.
House earlier this evening, Kelley was evicted by a vote of 3-2. Now, either Ava or Lauren will follow in her footsteps.
Let's see where this vote goes. There's only going to be 3 votes. We've got Morgan, we've got Ashley, we've got Ashley, Keanu, and Vince who are going to be voting. Morgan is the HOH. No tie should happen here.
Shout out to my parents, love you guys. I'm crying right now, not because I'm on the block, but because of who I'm on the block next to.
She's basically saying she knows she's going to be losing Lauren here. Lauren's crying as well. We got some people coming on in. Who's this? We've got Cookie Jar Bandit RKO. Yo, listen, don't be stealing no cookies near Cookie Jar Bandit because he's going to hit you out of nowhere with the RKO. Thank you so much for hitting that sub button. Me and you, we now have a secret alliance. Don't tell anybody. All right, Lauren is about to give her speech here.
Oh, shout out to my friends and family at home. I love and miss you so much. I hope I'm making you proud.
Wait till it gets deeper.
Oh, I'm not gonna cry.
Oh, she's breaking down.
I love each and every one of you. And if you see it in your game to keep me safe, then I will do whatever I can to.
This is not gonna go her way, I don't think. Last chance, get your votes on in before the vote starts. Who will be evicted? Will it be Lauren? Will it be Ava? Get your votes in. We also had Nicole coming on in, hitting that sub button. Nicole, guess what? Me and you, we now have a secret alliance. Shh, don't tell anybody, Nicole. We're going to the end. If you hear about other alliances, don't worry about it. It's not real. But if you could, Nicole, just give me the room real quick. I need to go talk to someone real quick. Sin's mom coming on in, hitting that sub button. Sin's mom, me and you, we now have a secret alliance. Shh, don't tell anybody. We're going to the end. The final 2. If you hear anything about other alliances, it's not true. I promise. We're going to the end. Thank you so much for hitting that sub button. I appreciate it, guys. Vince making his way on in.
To evict Ava.
Vince votes to evict Ava. But Keanu and Ashley, what will they do? Ashley making her way on in.
We vote to evict Lauren. Shout out.
Votes to evict Lauren. Ashley has taken out both of Ava's closest allies in this game in one night. with Kelley and Lauren. If this pulls through. The veto winner, Keanu, coming on in.
To evict Lauren.
He also votes to evict Lauren. It is official. Lauren will be headed to the jury house as the second person evicted from this game. Let's get everything set up here as Julie gets ready to give the news to the house guests. By a vote of 2-1, Lauren has been evicted from the Big Brother house. She is giving her hugs. He is giving her hugs all around. At least it wasn't on Vince's HOH. At least Vince has that going for him. At least Vince has that going for him, that it wasn't on his HOH. It was on Morgan's HOH. Which is really what Lauren had told him was going to happen the whole time. They said she is a Southern Belle, the Bayou baddie, Lauren. Oh, they're doing the Big Brother dance. The girls of Big Brother. As Lauren makes her way on out. And what I'm going to do here. What I'm going to do here, we're going to move this on over. We're going to put this here. We're going to put this up here like this. These guys over here like this. This over here like this. And then put this here. Pull Keanu back down. Ashley over. And this will do for now. I might rearrange this later at another time, but this is our board as we have it at the moment. I'll probably figure out a better way to rearrange it. Let's end our poll here as well. As 84% of you, I believe, thought that Lauren was going to leave. It was a runaway for Lauren. 16% went for Ava. But as Lauren sits there with Julie, giving some of her thoughts on how she was evicted. We have our final five, though. We have our final five. Ashley, Ava, Keanu, Morgan, and Vince. Our final five. Wow. Vince getting 2 shots at making the final 4 with HOH and the veto. But I personally like the shot at 2 shots at final 4, which Morgan is guaranteed to get. If she can make it through final 5, Morgan is guaranteed 2 shots at final 3. Interesting. What does she think of Vince right now? She says, Vince is a great guy. It's a game. No hard feelings. Lauren's a sweetheart. I think that Lauren's biggest flaw, to me, Lauren's biggest flaw in the game was her indecision. And the fact that she had a little bit of lack of self-awareness in her indecision. When she got so mad that someone said, who was it, Rachel? Or Morgan, someone said she was indecisive, and she's indecisive. Like, I know what that means, but like, me, indecisive? It's like, yes, you were very indecisive. I said before, if anybody here has seen The Good Place, has anybody seen the show The Good Place? Fantastic show. Highly recommend it. Basic premise. A bunch of people get sent to heaven, but one girl, she realizes that she's not supposed to be there. And it's a comedy. It's really funny. But there's one guy in there in the show, The Good Place, called Cheaty. And if you've seen The Good Place, you would know that Lauren is cheaty. He basically gets ulcers every time he has to make a decision. He is like chronically indecisive. And that is Lauren. She is cheaty. 100%. And she doesn't have much self-awareness of this fact. But otherwise, I think Lauren was very smart. She was one of the only people in the beginning of the game to figure out, like, hey, Rachel's coming in, which means the number of guys and girls is now odd, and that means there's more girls than guys. So it's probably more likely that the accomplice would be a girl. So we shouldn't vote for a guy. But then everybody else, I guess, had it in their head where they were like, well, let's just get out a big competitor because hopefully it's a big competitor. Instead of just trying to get out who it actually was so that you had less people. And if we're being honest, unless you actually caught them in the act, there was no way to know it was Ashley. Or not Ashley, what was her name? What was her name? Amy? Amy. It was Amy. There was no way to really know it was Amy. But Lauren was one of the only people who think that. And I think overall, Lauren, I think, had a good handle on the game. Her big issue was just here at the end, right? It comes down to winning competitions. If she wins that veto, if she had won that HOH, she won the Blockbuster to save herself, right? I just think it was one of those things where it just ended up where it did. And also Vince. Vinny the Lip. Vinny the Lip. Listening to Morgan. But he's not the reason she left, though. He put her up, but he's not the reason she left. She would have left, but she saved herself. But technically, Vince was not the reason she left. He voted for her to stay. Is the show over? Not yet. There's still more. I think we're supposed to get a preview for the Blockbuster. Or not the Blockbuster. BB Unlocked. I think BB Unlocked is supposed to be fairly big. I think they got a big get. They got a really big get. If the rumors are true that I had heard, and some of the clues line up for who the guest host will be, it's going to be big. The clues that I've seen so far are like a picture of space, and then a picture of like a painted peace symbol. And some people think that lines up with the director of Guardians of the Galaxy 1, 2, and 3, James Gunn, as well as the creator of Peacemaker, as well as the creator and director of Superman, the new Superman movie, as well as the guy who's in charge of the DCEU. He is apparently a huge Big Brother fan, and I've seen a clip of him on a podcast talking about how he's friends with Taylor, and Taylor has been asking him to come on the show. So, because he was talking about, because this was very recent, because he talked about Taylor, but he also talked about him and his wife watching the show and then being disappointed in Rachel. So, like, he's up to date. James Gunn knows what he's doing. James Gunn was on the Howard Stern show. I'm pretty sure he's done interviews with Howard Stern. Yeah. James Gunn's a big get. This is like not a small thing. James Gunn's a big time director. Like it's big time. Like literally just did Superman. Yeah, it's like huge director. Huge. I love him from the Guardians of the Galaxy stuff. That stuff is awesome. So I think they're going to be doing stuff with that. We are back here.
Welcome back to Big Brother tomorrow night at 8/7.
Yeah, I think they're talking about Unlocked. Oh, it's the final episode of Unlocked. Oh yeah, it's 100% James Gunn. Look at that last one. It's Superman. That's 100% James Gunn. That's crazy. That's a crazy get. That's a crazy get. Is he on stage? Is he coming on stage? Oh, James Gunn is here. That's a big get. James Gunn is cool. I like James Gunn a lot. James Gunn, it is, guys. Who is this guy? He's the director of a lot of really big movies, Savior. He's done a lot. A lot. He did the Guardians of the Galaxy movies in the MCU. He just directed the new Superman movie that's out like right now in theaters. He directed and created the Peacemaker show with John Cena that's out right now, and it's fantastic. And then he's also in charge of all of the DC movies moving forward. Like any DC comic movie, this guy is in charge of it. I like James Gunn. James Gunn's like, listen, I like Vince, but he's not making his own decisions. He's being led around by Morgan. Yeah, how does this guy keep up with the feeds? Is this guy an Oreo? Guys, there's a non-zero chance. There's a non-zero chance that James Gunn is an Oreo. Listen, if anybody out there is friends with James Gunn, or if it's James Gunn or any family members of James Gunn, please DM me. Like, hey, let's get in touch. Big fan.
But I really love Big Brother, and that's what's most important.
What season did you?
I love to hear that. He might be right now one of the most famous Big Brother fans. Big Brother 2. His favorite seasons, Big Brother 2. 6. 16 and 24. Honestly, not a bad 4 for his favorite seasons. He's an old school fan. Also, listen, James, I have an idea. Like, I think, listen, I've had this idea in my head for this like really big idea. James would be perfect for this idea. James, listen, if you happen to see this, oh, Julie getting her own comic, getting James Gunn's reaction. Listen, James, I have an idea. Me and you, we could work something out. I think your love of Big Brother and your knowledge of film and television would be very important in this. Ori, my guy, he's famous to you. I'm not impressed. Listen, I'm just saying, you don't have to be impressed, right? I just think it's probably the biggest get they've gotten so far, right? Like, as far as like who they've had on, he's by far the most famous one, right? Like, and listen, here's the thing. He's not famous to you, and that's fair. Let's see. Where's Superman on the box office right now? Let's just see. Superman 2020 film. Box office. Let's see. It has made $125 billion since July 9th. It doesn't, where's the list? I want to see the rankings. Lifetime grossing movie. It's the 73rd highest grossing movie of all time. Like, the dude's pretty famous. I'm just saying. Like, yeah, he might not be famous to everybody, but the dude's pretty famous. Like, it's one of those things where he's not public, right? Like, he's not like the star of the show, but like he's the guy making everything, you know? Special eviction episode on Wednesday. Thursday will be 90 minutes. Where HOH, nominations, veto will all take place on Thursday. With another live eviction. So Wednesday and Thursday, back-to-back evictions. All right. Interesting. Love one another, they say. Let me see what else James Gunn did. Because those are like the big things, but I know he did like a couple of other things that it's like, oh yeah, like you might not even have known. Oh, he did that movie Brightburn, that like Superman horror thing. Dawn of the Dead back in 2004. He made Scooby-Doo. Do you remember the live action Scooby-Doo? He made that. What was he on this? Was he like a producer or something? That's amazing. What else did he make? He made Scooby-Doo 2. He made Scooby-Doo and Scooby-Doo 2. Anything else that's kind of like big? Everything else is kind of like weird and small, I think, but Scooby-Doo. He made Scooby-Doo, the live action Scooby-Doo. You know, the one with Freddie Prinze Jr. and is it who's what's it? Sarah Michelle Gellar. He made that Scooby-Doo back in the day. And Matthew Lillard's in that. And then I don't know who Daphne was, but like she's been in stuff. Yeah, Buffy. It was the one with Buffy. Yeah, James Gunn like is a pretty big guy. I think of all the people they've had on, right? Monahan, right? From SNL. Jerry O'Connell. Who is the other one? Rob. Who else do they have on? I feel like Lance Bass. Lance Bass is probably more famous at his peak, but at the moment, I think James Gunn is more famous. But like at his peak, like Lance Bass was in one of the biggest things in the world, right? But right now, I think James Gunn is a little bit more well known, so it's kind of a bigger get. Who else did they have? I don't remember. Still, big get. Pretty cool. But that pretty much wraps up the episode. What did you guys think? You guys think that was one of the better double eviction episodes we've had in a long time? I think so. I think it was really, really good. I thought I had a lot of fun with that. It might be recency bias. Here's the thing, though, too. One of the things I always feel, double evictions are two-parters. There's this episode, and then the next episode where you get like to see a lot more of like the little conversations that were had. Like we know Keanu was told by Morgan, so like we'll get to see that conversation because Keanu knew right away. He was sitting in the chair, like he had to get tipped off that he was going on the block. So like it's always kind of a two-parter with the double eviction. There's the double eviction itself, and then there's the episode afterwards. So that's always kind of a lot of fun. So we'll see that. Then we're getting 2 evictions. Wednesday and Thursday, we'll have back-to-back evictions on those nights. And that leads us all the way into the finale next Sunday, I believe, right? Is that what it is? Next Sunday, the 28th? Is that what it is? Let me see. Where's my calendar? My calendar thing at? Right? So yes, next Sunday. Not this Sunday, but next Sunday, the 28th, is finale where one of the winners will be crowned. Crazy episode, a lot of fun. Thank you guys all so much for the love, the support you guys have shown me here on the channel. We will be back again tomorrow morning. Make sure you guys are here live tomorrow morning for our live feed update. We'll have all the latest on everything that went down, who won HOH, who they're targeting, what's going to be happening as we head on into our special eviction episode on Wednesday. Thank you guys all again for the love, support, everyone with the super chats, with the gifted memberships, with just all the love, the new members who come on in, the new subs who came on in. Thank you guys all so much. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you are new here. And thank you guys all so much for the love and support. And I will see you tomorrow.
Time to turn your